Hey, Bethany.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Where are
Okay,
you at
perfect.
now? In your dorm?
I'm at my apartment.
Oh, okay. Okay. Where are you from originally?
I'm from the Albany area. I'm from
Okay.
like right outside of Schenectady.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go through that way a lot because I've got friends and relatives in Pennsylvania. So I go right through Albany. Sometimes I'll
Oh,
go across
really?
88,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I go down every weekend usually.
oh wow.
Yeah. It's a
Well,
bit.
that's a
But
lot.
yeah, I'm busy, but I like to keep up with my family. So,
Yeah, sure. So you wanted to know about well, why don't you tell me what.
so I wanted to talk a little bit about the letter of recommendation from the committee, like how that works. Because I'm
Yep.
not really sure like the process of all of that. And I
Okay.
don't know if I'm too late on asking for one
What
because I'm applying in June. So
okay.
it's getting up there. And then just like I guess I'm trying to start working on my personal statement. I'm
Hmm.
like having trouble like picking a topic that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And so I've been like brainstorming. I've been writing down like a few little things, but I haven't constructed a draft yet, like
Okay.
a full draft. But I wanted to know like how long, like if I submit that to you, like
Mhm.
to for you to review or just
Yep.
like give me feedback or anything like that, like how long would that take as well, I guess.
Well, usually I can get it back to you in a day or two. You know,
Okay.
if you're unsure what to write about, then, write a couple of them, two or three or something, and then I'll let you know what I think is hitting the right notes, you know?
Okay.
I mean, it's just a page, right? Page to a page and a half. And you
Yeah.
can repeat some stuff in both of them, but what angle are you going for? You know, I can help you with that. Are you thinking PA school or med school?
Med school.
Med school. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of your other question, if you can get all your materials in by graduation, then the next week the committee gets together and we decide what letters we're going to write. We can do it during the summer too, but it's just easiest then because we're all together and we've got all the applications. We can do them all at once. And it's like, we meet the week after graduation. We usually have all the letters written by the week after that. But if you tell me in June, or I mean in July, let's do it. It could be a month, month and a half, because I'm
Right.
here and Cecilia's over there and Amy's over there. Once the
Right.
summer comes, we scatter. So we're like professors are like cockroaches when you turn the light on.
Yeah. Right. Um, so
So,
yeah, my only thing is like I want to get my application in as soon as or like
mhm,
almost as soon as they open.
right.
Just to get something down.
Okay. Do
But
you have,
I'm not taking my MCAT until July. So I'm like
right.
submitting my application and then having it added
Yeah.
later on.
So here's what I would say. Don't stress too much about June 1st because your application won't move forward until your MCAT score is there.
Okay.
So don't, what I mean by don't stress is do your best job without worrying about the deadline, okay? Because you've got more time than you think because they're really not going to be looking at it until your MCAT scores there and the whole thing is complete,
Do you
okay?
think that that's gonna like create a halt for me because I'm
No.
taking my MCAT over the summer?
Most people are in that same boat, okay? Most people who are applying directly from college into med school are in that same boat. So it's not that big a deal, really. But the thing is, you're going to be behind the people who are, out of college for a couple of years, and they did their
Right.
MCAT last September, you
And
know?
they have all their stuff like ready to go
Yeah, right, right.
immediately, right?
So, but I mean, there's nothing you can do about that, So
Right.
you just one thing I would say is don't apply to every med school that you want to get into, okay? Because I've seen people apply to 20 schools, and it's like they don't get into any of them. And the next year, it's like you can't apply to any of those schools again until the following year. They're not going to look at you 2 years in a row. You need to have another year between before you can apply to that school. So I would say figure out where you want to apply to your top 10. Oh, that's three. Wait, apply to your top 10.
Okay.
Um, and then save some for next year. Because, you got to think of it as a process. If you don't get in this year, I'm going to be a doctor. I'm working on it, and if you don't get in on your first try, get yourself a job in healthcare, keep working at it.
Mhm.
Because if you think about it, if you were on the admission committee, would you rather have someone who's a junior with really good grades or someone who's been out of school for 5 years and has 5 years experience in medicine,
Right,
they're a better candidate. So that's just the way the process works. So what I'm saying is put your best foot forward this year. Fingers crossed you get in. If you don't, we're going to work on it. We're going to
right.
get there.
If I don't get in, it's okay. Like I would love
Yeah.
to get in this round, but I am a junior. I'm
Yeah.
trying to go directly from
Hmm.
undergrad to med school. And that's
Yeah.
a lot. I'll be
Yeah.
graduating next spring, and then if I get in, I'll be starting in August.
That's right.
So that's a
Yep.
big and also like I'm not done with classes yet, so they don't have my whole
Yeah.
GPA yet
Right.
or like,
Right.
my
Yeah.
whole like course. And also like I just started research.
Uh-huh.
So that's like another thing. Like I talked to this like med school coach person and they were saying that kind of like got my hopes down a little bit.
Yeah.
And
What did they say?
they just said that it was not super likely that I was going to get in this round.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
um
Well, it is what it is. I mean,
yeah.
we've had students go right from college into med school, but I would say probably the majority do not. So, just keep that in mind. I wouldn't discourage it. I wouldn't let it discourage me from trying, but keep in mind that it's a process. You're going to get there.
Right. Okay. And then I just started the job with Dr. Nichols. So I'm working with her now.
Who's who's that, Doctor?
She was the one that emailed you and asked for and you sent me the email.
Oh, right,
You
right.
like hooked it
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I have such a short memory, and it's like I was talking to you, and the next day I was talking to her. I'm like, bingo, put these two together,
Yeah, I
But
mean it's working out great. It's a lot
good.
of work.
Yeah.
It's a learning process. It's been very stressful, but
Uh-huh.
very I feel like I've learned a lot about healthcare in general, like so
Uh-huh.
far being in it, because this is my first healthcare job.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and it's a good job. Like I'm with her the entire time. I'm in the patient's room
Uh-huh.
every single appointment, in
Wow.
the room the entire time.
Yeah.
So I hear
So
everything, I listen to everything.
so is she on the computer or is she just talking and you're writing stuff down?
She's just talking and I'm
Yeah.
on like my iPad,
That's
sitting in the
awesome.
room, typing up
See,
everything,
when I go to the
notes and
doctor, she's
everything.
looking at the computer screen more than she's looking at me. It's great that Dr.
Yeah,
Nichols
that's
has
what
you there.
she like opens up with like she comes in the room and she's like, "This is my scribe, Bethany. She writes my notes so that I can focus on you." Like that's what she says.
Nice.
Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
her
yeah.
opening thing, which I
That's
love
awesome.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. Ow. I'm being attacked by an orange cat.
Oh,
That was fun.
oh, how cute. I love orange cats. They're the
This is
cutest.
this is Hobbs. He's definitely an orange cat. They say orange
Oh,
cats
he's a
are more.
boy too.
Yeah, yeah. They say they're
Oh
more
boy.
rambunctious, and this guy definitely is.
Oh yeah, especially the boy orange cats. They're
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, for sure.
You probably
I
have a certain
also,
affinity since you're an orange human.
yeah, I know. We connect really well.
Yeah.
They just know. They get it.
So do you know when I say the materials to get in, do you know the website and what you need to get to me, or you want me to show you that
For
for the
which
letter of recommendation?
I don't really know. Like
All right.
I've been told I talked to Dr. Ryan and she told me to talk to you.
Yeah.
Um and
She's a
she
coward.
said
She's a coward. She could tell you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
she
kidding.
um
She's
she
great. I
told
like her a lot.
she told me that I use my other letters of recommendation
Hmm.
and
Well,
send
here, let me show you. I'm going to share
them.
my
Okay.
screen and I'll show you exactly what the story is.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the site. I'll be showing you this again in class in a couple of weeks. I showed this the first day of class, but I'll show it to you again. So I'll send you
Okay.
this link as soon as we hang up here. And, over here, you've got information about med school and stuff. But
Hmm.
down here, recommendation letter application.
Okay.
So this stuff. Uh,
Okay.
One of these forms is personal statement. You don't have to put it on the form. You can just write it in a Word file. That's fine. The other
Okay.
ones are just kind of like legalese stuff.
Okay.
So so that's where that is. Just take this now.
Okay, so basically what the committee does is they take the letters of recommendation and they make their own based off of those letters of recommendation,
Yeah,
right?
we'll write our letter based on the letters that you give us, your transcripts, your personal statement, and your resume, um,
Okay.
and whatever else is there. I think that's all of it, but whatever else is there. We look at
Okay.
the whole package, which is
So
why
I
it's like a better letter than like a single person. Like someone has you in a class, they know that, but we know a lot more because we get all this other information.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can still use like all the letters that I send the committee, I can still use those letters individually on as well as the
Right. Usually what we do is we write our letter and then I take all the PDFs of your other letters and I put them with that first PDF. So it goes off as one big package.
Okay. Okay.
But you can have them send in separately as well, individually.
Okay.
Once
Just
someone has
because
a
I
letter
need
written,
like
it's easy enough to just send it out to somewhere else. So they can send it
hmm
to me and you can say, hey, send it to AMCAS. Boom, they send it to AMCAS.
hmm
Not a problem.
Okay. Because I have so far I have three that are
Hmm.
pending. Like I've told them and they're like in the process of doing it.
Okay.
I have Dr. Sunnessy,
Hmm.
who is my professor and I do research with.
Hmm.
And then I have Dr. Ryan, which
Hmm.
I'm a neurobiology minor,
Yeah.
so I've had
Nice.
her. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I have a professor from my old school that I went to.
Okay.
And I TA'd for her. I was like a supplemental instructor, they call it,
Okay.
for
Uh-huh.
anatomy and phys,
Nice.
both classes, one and
Mhm.
two. So I have those three. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna try, hopefully, if I can get one from Dr. Nichols, that would be really, really, really great.
Absolutely. That's going to be your strongest one. Yep.
Yeah, but I haven't known her for that long. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well,
So
wait a little while then. Give her a couple more weeks.
yeah,
Um,
okay.
I would like to get one from her for our letter in May, but you know, if you want to wait and have her send in directly, that's fine too.
Okay.
Like maybe in June, ask her and she'll be able to write you a better letter. Key is getting the best possible letter. So I'm going to let you make that call, whether to have her send it to us or just directly into AMCAS.
Okay. But do you think that those four
Yeah.
combined with
With
if
a,
I get the committee letter in, do
that's
you think
about
that
what
would be
most people
solid?
have. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the rare student that has 10. Most people have three or four. Yeah.
Okay. 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 And then yeah, I'll just keep trying to work on my letter of recommendation. If I have multiple, should I just send them directly to you or should I put
Yeah.
them in the form
No,
with
email them to me directly in a Word
okay.
file.
And then
Use Microsoft Word.
once I
I'm sorry.
have like a finalized one, that's what I would put in the
Yeah,
form
you don't
for
have to
the
print it out on my form though. Just send it to me as a
okay.
Word file. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to take that form off the website because it's just a pain in the ass.
Okay. I think that's it. I mean,
Okay.
I just kind of wanted some, it's getting crunch time and
Yeah. Right.
I'm like, so I'm working 3 days a week and
Yeah.
doing research
Yep.
and full-time
Yep.
classes.
And here come finals before you know it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like overdosed on caffeine and underdosed on sleep.
How do you get your caffeine?
I mostly espresso.
Okay.
I have this bad habit where I go and buy a $10 coffee and get 4 shots of espresso in it. Um, yeah.
Uh,
And then I'll go and drink 2 Celsiuses after that.
oh, baby, that's
So,
a lot of caffeine. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Let
yeah.
me let me give you some advice from a phytochemistry pharmacology perspective.
Okay.
It's just my opinion. I don't know if
Mhm.
I'm talking out my butt here, but I find that caffeine tablets are better than
Caffeine
coffee.
Tablets.
because
Okay.
coffee, you've got caffeine, but you also have theobromine and a bunch of other phytochemicals. And like for me, it makes
Caffeine
me
is
kind of
really good for your brain.
it focuses you really well, but some of that other stuff just makes you anxious. And I feel like caffeine just focuses you and gets you awake. So
Mhm.
try some tablets
Yeah,
sometime.
I remember the one day we ran into each other and I was like, "Oh, I haven't had caffeine today." And you were like, "Well, come to my office. I have a caffeine tablet." And I was like, I wish, but I'm already late."
Yeah, yeah. I'm the druggist in the department.
Yeah, I'm like known for having a very bad caffeine addiction.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, if it
it's
gets
the
you through,
Celsius. I need to stop drinking the Celsius. Like
yeah,
that's the
that's strong
issue.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
Celsius is no good, but
yeah.
espresso's not
Well,
too
after you're through with like college and med school and your residency and
Oh,
30
in like
and
20
then 30
years.
years of your career, then you can give up caffeine. Right now you
Yeah.
need.
Yeah, exactly. So in like 20, 30 years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down the line.
yeah. I don't know. And it
Oh,
seems like studies go back and forth on this, but I think most of them say that coffee is good for you in addition to
yeah.
just getting caffeine. So,
I know from like a neurological perspective, caffeine is
mhm.
really, really good for your brain.
Oh yeah,
Coffee specifically is really, really good for your brain. I
yeah,
don't know if I know coffee is good for you. I don't know
yeah,
if it's the coffee or the caffeine in the
yeah,
coffee.
yeah. Well,
But
there's a
I know
lot of
that
stuff in coffee too,
yeah,
besides
I
the
know that
caffeine.
coffee is a lot better than
Yeah,
energy drinks. And
yeah,
yeah, energy
right.
drinks are so bad for you. They'll kill your kidneys.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You're gonna need those. You're gonna need
Yeah.
those.
Yep, they're pretty important.
All right, are we good?
Yeah, I think so. So just keep working on personal statement, send you any drafts I have.
Hmm.
Um,
I'll send you
wait
the site.
for
Yeah.
yeah, wait for Dr. Nichols to ask her for a letter of recommendation.
Hmm.
Then once I have all my letters, send them in the form and we'll go from there.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. Thank you so much for meeting with
Sure.
me. All
Anytime.
right.
And remember, after you graduate, I'm still your advisor. Okay. So
Okay.
if you don't get in the first time and you're off, I'm always here for you. And all the letters you send me are on the hard, are out in the cloud. And even if I retire, Amy Ryan's going to be in charge next and she can access them. So,
Awesome. So they'll be there forever.
yep. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Can't run.
Well, have a great weekend. Thank you.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.